Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. For years, supporters of 90 Day Fiancé have tracked Ariela Weinberg's incredible journey. From her audacious choice to leave behind her cozy life in the United States to establish a new home in Ethiopia with her fiancé, Biniyam, to the pleasures and difficulties of raising their son, Avi, Ariela has never shied away from life's trials. She has been resilient in facing cultural changes, personal sacrifices, and public criticism. But lately Ariela faced an unanticipated challenge that would try her in ways she never would have thought possible. It all began with a small annoyance, something she thought would pass. A small swelling on her face, some sensitivity. She first wrote it off like most people. Perhaps it was merely weariness, perhaps a minor allergic reaction. The swelling persisted, though, as the days passed. As it turned out, it became worse. There soon arose suffering, intense and relentless. Ariela realized she could not overlook it anymore. She saw a doctor since she thought she might only require a basic treatment, possibly including some antibiotics. But the news she got was a lot more sober than she had expected. Doctors rapidly diagnosed Ariela with a severe face infection, one that, if improperly treated, may spread. This was a medical emergency, not only a cosmetic one. Should treatment be neglected, the infection may cause issues compromising her long-term health. The doctors made clear that quick intervention was required. Not only in terms of drugs, though. Operating on surgery. Surgery, Ariela found, hit like a tsunami. That was a lot to digest. Like everyone confronted with the reality of an operation, particularly one involving her face, fear crept in. This would imply what for her? How important was it? Would her look different? She would be okay. Though the uncertainty was overpowering, if there was one thing she understood, it was that she had to confront it squarely. Ariela finds strength in the affection of people around her. Despite her worries, she has always done. By her side, Biniyam held her hand to reassure her everything will be all right. Messages of support and encouragement arrived from her family, friends, and the 90 Day Fiancé group. Ariela chose deliberately not to let this break her, even as she got ready for the surgery. Rather, she would seize this opportunity to heal, develop, and emerge stronger than ever before. That day the surgery arrived. Though the hospital was frigid and antiseptic, the warmth of knowledgeable doctors and nurses who convinced her she was in excellent hands prevailed. She inhaled deeply as she was getting ready for the surgery, reminding herself that this was only another chapter in her life. Not the end, but rather a fresh start. The surgery was delicate. Every movement counted, every choice required exactness. Surgeons put great effort to make sure Ariela's face would recover perfectly in addition to eliminating the infection. After hours, the surgery was over. The findings satisfied the doctors. The actual trip, the road to rehabilitation, would start now. Ariela felt a range of feelings waking up following surgery. Resolvement, thanks, depression. There was swelling, pain, the usual aftereffect of any operation. Underneath it all, though, she experienced something unusual: hope. She had come out of one of the toughest tests of her life. The worst was right behind her. Those next days were not simple. There were frustrated times as well as painful ones. Recovery takes time. Healing includes emotional as well as physical aspects. She had days when she stared in the mirror and saw someone else peering back at her. Would she ever feel as herself once more? But her confidence returned with every day that passed as the swelling went down. Biniyam was there at every stage, reminding her of her beauty in soul as much as physically. Her friends and family reminded her that real beauty is about resiliency, about the capacity to rise after falling, not about perfection. And gradually Ariela began to see it for herself. Something amazing happened. She felt stronger than ever as her face healed. From a medical emergency, what began as a personal journey changed. She was flourishing rather than only healing. She came to see that this encounter had bestowed upon her an unexpected gift. A fresh sense of self-love, of gratitude for the body and spirit that had carried her over so much. She grew more confident, more at ease, and more radiant every day. Supporters of her from the start were astounded by her emotional as well as physical changes. She held herself with even more grace and strength, yet they sensed in her the same Ariela they had come to love. Ariela's path speaks to the strength of resiliency. She has challenges, suffered, and come out on top. This event could have rocked her or sapped her spirit. Rather, though, she saw it as a chance for personal development. She transformed a trying period into an empowering one. Ariela is ready for whatever the future holds as she pushes forward now. She reminds us all that really beauty is about how we rise when we fall, not only about how we look. She inspires others with a story of tenacity and confidence. And Ariela has exceeded past performance. This gossip is over. If you liked the video, then give your opinion in the comment box and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.